So if you've never seen this particular plant in your life, this is the one I'm trying to get rid of. That's what I'm putting all this weed killer stuff together for. It's rampant here in the desert and sand. It's known as the goat head. Some people call it tackweed. They can get nasty, sharp, condensed stickers that when they dry out, they can get the size of my thumb. Each plant has dozens of goat heads. They mingle to make a mat of thorny goodness. They're horrible to bike tires. Growing up, I tried many things: super thick puncture-resistant tubes that were no match for the tackweeds, puncture-proof tires that were solid rubber, horrible for riding otherwise, patches on patches, goop, foam of all kinds, and recycled inner tubes to line the tires, you name it. It was a constant battle to keep air in your bike tires, and I'm sure kids still deal with that to this day. But I'm going to see what this stuff does to this patch, and I'll do a comparison here in a day or two and see how it all turns out. I did a little online research, came up with several recipes out there. This recipe that I chose requires high concentrate vinegar, known as acetic acid in high concentrates. It includes the recipe includes iodized table salt, just regular salt, and dishwashing soap. You have to be careful though. In high concentrates, vinegar can actually damage your skin, and make sure you don't breathe it in either. It's not good for you. Some other recipes included Epsom salt, water conditioner salt, and any salt. I chose the one that worked when compared to the other mixes. Dawn only dish soap, well, no biggie. I think any dish soap will work. It acts to keep the vinegar mix on the plants, so kind of like a type of adhesive. So I don't think it matters necessarily. But the most important ingredient is the vinegar. A household vinegar is only 5%, and on the videos I saw, it didn't do really much. But the one I got here is 6 times stronger than that, 30% industrial strength. I'm going to monkey with the mix to see how much stretch I can get out of it. Maybe it's cheaper to buy the diluted stuff and distill it into a concentrate myself. I don't know. I don't know what's out there. It's fun to mess around with. For my first test, what I did is I dumped in the whole gallon of 30%. I added a half a gallon of water. That makes a gallon and a half, and the strength was 20%. So I also added 1.5 cups of salt and 3 tablespoons of dish soap. As you can see, in just one day, well, look, I'm looking right at the same plant here, and you can see in one day it's gone from green to yellow and almost white already. And watch as the two pan that same area, you'll see that it's gone from everything's green to everything's yellow and just about white. For reference here, we've got the same patch here. I've left that same white, and look, it went from total green to total yellow. So there you go. Looks like it works. I'm going to keep working with the concentrate. I noticed when I got down and got a little bit further, I diluted it. It was actually down at 10%, and I looked at that today and I sampled that. 10% seems to be a pretty good ratio. So I don't think there's any problem diluting it down to that and still getting some really good results. The results I got, as you can see, I'm happy with.